bringing you another live stream. Today we are going to play MLB The Show 2018. And today it is the Colorado Rockies versus the Louisville Bats. Guys are in for a good baseball game, so kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Louisville Bats and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Number 23, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Levi Lint, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Levi Lint.
First pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Into the box now, Tim Takahashi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Eric Fuentes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Called strike 0-2. Takahashi stands at first with one out. Struck him out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Ripken over to his left, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
Standing in, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Just to make sure that my sliders are up. Okay.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's the key for a home win here tonight, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Johnny Bench.
In now for Colorado, Johnny Bench. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Striding in, Ricky Lombardo, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Screwball.
And that one right down Main Street.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. One and two now. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped towards first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Popped high in the air. Chipper is there for it. 1 away. Stepping in, Steve Selski. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Okay, I'm restarting this game. Sorry, folks. This is stupid. We're trying this again. Take 2.
Daytime baseball. Now batting, Levi Lint. He will lead this one off today. Pitch on the way.
Levi Lint.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 30 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Batting second, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Tim Takahashi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands, it wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams moving in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Fuentes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Here's a high pop-up. Bench is under it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, DeSclafani, a big, tall, strapping guy, not an overpowering guy. 93 to 95 miles an hour, big, sweeping breaking ball, and the straight changeup. When he's on, you'll know, for a guy like this, he gets a lot of swings and misses. If he's on, a lot of strikeouts early on in the game.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone!
Home run.
Solo shot to right center, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Williams is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
First baseman, number 30.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, number 30. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Come on, Benny. See what you can do.
Here it comes. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning.
Welcome to those
Leading
who
off
just
the
joined
inning,
the stream.
Michael Lindsay, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Gotcha.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Strike 3.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Williams giving chase, and foul.
Or not.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Outside.
See you hit this. Ooh, we got a feisty one.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite
good.
sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Mark Romo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Whoa.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Popped him up.
He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitor's bullpen.
Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Striding in for the Rockies, Babe Ruth. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Come on, Ruth. Let's see what you can do.
First pitch of the at-bat.
There you go.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
In now for Colorado, Ken Griffey Jr. First offering on its way. Oh,
That one's gone.
high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
I just straight out crushed it.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Pulled toward right center field. Lombardo sprinting after it. One away. Coming to the plate now, Cal Ripken.
Jr.
First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Just waiting for the right pitch. And that wasn't it.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23, and he's ready to take his first cuts. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2. Steve Selski will bat next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Popped high in the air. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Ready now, Mason Williams. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
See, he hit it.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Gotta say, it looked good in a Rockies uniform.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Two out, nobody on.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I think I'm one of the best pitchers
Ready
ever to play
for
in this
another
game.
chance? Joe Morgan. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, and they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Line drive to center field. Williams, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Johnny Bench. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Liner in there for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
In now, Babe Ruth. This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Shoots this one over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Standing in, Levi Lint back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Stepping into the box, Tim Takahashi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now another 0-2. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 10, Eric Fuentes.
Digging in now, Eric Fuentes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Way out in front.
That's a
2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's fouled away.
Man, this guy's tough.
Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Chipper Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Takahashi is up with it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Settling in now, number 23. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Lombardo going back on it, and it's gone. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Standing in now, Johnny Bench. Hard hit ball to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ricky Lombardo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss,
Gotcha.
a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Mark Romo, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Steve Selski will bat next. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Ready for another shot now, number 30. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Dang it.
The center fielder number 24.
Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. A solo shot for Junior. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The third baseman,
In now,
number
Chipper
10,
Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Line toward right center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now a shot to center field.
Another
Back
home
goes
run.
the center fielder, but this
11-0.
ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 23. Line drive base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Runner goes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Williams ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Mason Williams. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
See if you guys can hit this.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
See you hit this.
Struck him out,
Gotcha.
and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
James Shell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Shell.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I just dodged a bullet there. I almost lost the shutout right there. I got to put this guy away quick.
And he
Got him.
struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Levi Lint. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And yet another strikeout here.
Hot
His
looking.
11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ted Williams will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Lindsey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Johnny Bench. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground toward short. Lindsay ranges to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tap down the line.
Dang it.
He's got to hurry, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Rockies lead it 11-0. Ready for another shot now, Tim Takahashi. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in, Eric Fuentes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Come on, get him out.
Can't get him to go after the Scroogie with 2 strikes, so it's 1-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Into the box, Michael Lindsay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is
Boy,
way
he's been great
too
in this
easy.
one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Looking to send him packing again. And he's
there it
got
is.
another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
You guys can't hit off me.
Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. He was a double play victim last time around.
Babe Ruth.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
$12-0. They might as well start throwing out the white flag.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones. Swung on and driven
Home
to
run.
right, and no doubt about it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Back-to-back home runs. Man, I'm on fire.
Ready for another chance? Number 23. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a
great.
high pop-up. Lindsey has a play. Makes the play, one away. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Joe Morgan. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he leaves another pitch over the plate here. This one's sent high in the air out to deep left center field. And for the 3rd time this afternoon, he has surrendered a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Doug Cotton enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Doug Cotton.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. Hard hit ball to short. Lindsey on the grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, number 30. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Babe Ruth. Line drive base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Now Jr. gets
Another
a hold
homer.
of one to deep right.
See ya.
Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
majestic home run, and we'll look at it again with Show Track. The velocity off the bat came in at 117 miles an hour, so that's one of the hardest hit home runs you'll see all year long. Amazing stuff.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Chipper Jones.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
I think this team should just walk off
So
the
a
field.
solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those two bombs behind him.
That was a beautiful home run. Now, if I hit 3 home runs in a row, that'll just
Into the box now,
be
Cal
nuts.
Ripken.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Boy, this guy right here on that last.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Colorado's out in front, 21-0. Striding in once again, Ricky Lombardo. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Catcher, Mark Romo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2.
Gotcha.
Gets him looking, strike 3.
That was an easy 1, 2, 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Number 23.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And he's safe.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In now, Joe Morgan, as he rips it on the ground to second.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know walking up to the plate right now.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 5.
In now for Colorado, Johnny Bench. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, number 30. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball
Home
is
run.
gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Abraham Ozuna is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. George Vila will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Line to the right side, but foul. And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh-2 pitch to Junior. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. On a line, that's a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game.
And there it is, grand slam.
In the air and deep to left center field. Selski racing back.
Or not.
On
Never
the
mind.
warning track, he makes the catch. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. At the plate, Mason Williams starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And 1 gone.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, George Vila. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A called strike over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting. Second base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Levi Lint. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Morgan has it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, third
Ready
baseman,
now, Tim Takahashi.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single.
And he'll take it to the bag for the force, and this one is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
24-0 the final this afternoon. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 23 gets the W on the mound, Anthony DeSclafani, was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
And that, my friends, is what I call a blowout. I was on fire this entire game. Man, that was insane. Alright guys, I'm going to play one more game for you guys, and that'll be the end of this live stream. So I have enough energy for one more game.
Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Colorado Rockies. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head. Number 23 is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 11.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Gardner.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's...
Take two.
MLB Network. Now at the plate, Brett Gardner. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out.
I'm going to get you, buddy.
Got him.
Got ya.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Behind 0-2 now.
See if he can hit this.
He's ready. Here's
Got
the
it.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Here it comes. 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. The Yanks leave 1. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first.
You want to be a good pitcher?
Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. And
right
please,
there.
Zach, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing, and this
Homer.
ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. In now, Ted Williams.
Right fielder, Ted Williams.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by ShowTrack. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now, number 30.
Number 30.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead. Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ ShowTrack to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top. Striding in for the Rockies, Babe Ruth.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings
Again.
and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Ken
Infield in the
Griffey
overshift
Jr.
here. Now the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Popped him up. Number 25 over to his left. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs.
Need I remind you guys I'm still in the first inning?
So a solo shot down the line in left as this lead swells to 7-0.
Batting ninth.
Standing in now, number 23.
Number 23.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, it's obvious these guys are feeling it in a big way here. 3 home runs in a row happens about maybe once a year or so, but it has happened, and we are here to witness it. Amazing.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Into the box, Joe Morgan.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
This one is launched. Look at this.
Into the bleachers and out of here.
What can I say? I'm speechless.
So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
I just can't seem to miss right now.
In now, number 30.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Wow.
A solo shot for Junior as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cal Ripken. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. To short, hit hard. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Boy, and that cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The count?
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Number 30 shading to his right, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but this one digging in for his second at bat, number 23. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was...
Oh, hang on. Here we go again. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
The right fielder, number 9.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
The catcher,
Stepping in,
5.
Johnny Bench. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking.
Well, the play's been made in that retire. Now to the plate, number 25. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ruth is there. 1 down.
Batting 9th.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, A.J. Cole. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in to try it again, Brett Gardner.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 30, already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Ready for another shot now, Babe Ruth, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. All over that.
I'm telling you guys, I'm easily going to get over 20 runs in this game. I'm going to make that a clear fact.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pitch on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Another 0-2 coming. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And that's a home run into the top tank.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Line towards center field. Gardner is there, 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that's more than a mile high, up into the rooftop area.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Into the box, Ted Williams, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from 2nd to 3rd. He's set, and the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. There goes the runner. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. And it's in time. Here's big Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he can't put him away on 0-2 as this is lined back into center field for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, man. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And a changeup right down the middle. A pause and the 0-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hit this.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Oh, great. 2 on base and 2 outs. I got to be careful here.
Here's Neil Walker. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yep, see you later.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Chad Green answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The third baseman, number 10.
In now, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
To right field, and
Another home run.
absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ ShowTrack to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by, no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
From the belt, the pitch. Lined hard down the line and right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at 3rd. Joe Morgan will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up.
Ted Williams.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stanton looking up. And this one is gone, a home run.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game that he'll never forget. and neither will these fans.
But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Number 30.
Ready for another chance? Number 30. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the second deck and gone.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
It just keeps on coming.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth.
Here's another one
homer.
that's drilled. This one to left. Stanton looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back
30.
2-out home runs.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Number 24.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. Gardner is there to make the catch and mercifully. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Striding in once again,
25.
number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Ronald Torreyes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 74, Ronald Torreyes.
Slurve in there, strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Slurve. And he jumps ahead here 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chipper Dylan Betances gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming, here it is. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
Oh man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
Guys, I'm creeping into 40
So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate before he crushes it out too. This is incredible.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Ted Williams. And if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. It's off the rocks and gone. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is underneath this one. 2 gone.
The batter.
In now for Colorado, Babe Ruth. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And he's looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone!
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes.
3 runs away from 40.
Good
I don't believe
fastball,
it.
And this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Chipper Jones. A swing
He's got
and
2
a
runs.
blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
That's it. I'm out of here. 5 home runs in 1 game. That's insane. Couple of things I know for sure. He needs to buy a lottery ticket on the way home from the ballpark and keep his phone on at all times.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on Show Track, an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box now, number 23. And it's in time at first and finally at... Here's Brett Gardner now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he takes strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to left. Ruth has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on,
40.
and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His 4th in the ballgame as the blowout continues.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Catcher, Johnny.
Stepping up now, Johnny Bench. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he is in there.
Well, if he wants to hit for the cycle and get in the history books, he's got the hardest 3 parts of it out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he stands at 3rd and now only needs a single to make some history.
First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from 3rd is in to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The third baseman,
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and there's that classic Chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't
I'm
believe
6 away
it.
from
He started
50.
salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. Now this
Make that
one is
5.
blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I can't believe this is happening.
A solo
I
shot
must
here
be
to left.
dreaming.
His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
Wow, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen, and the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet. Very few balls in history have reached that territory, so expect to see that one on highlight reels for a long time to come. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast, probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season, and as Show Track tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Ted Williams.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that...
Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bench is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And right into the shift. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Neil Walker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeout. Jason Shreve comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, number 30. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. It's a swinging bunt up the line.
What do you think, guys? Do you think I'm going to get 50?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And it's into the bullpen, a home run. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. No outs, nobody on. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chipper Jones, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High and deep
and there
to
it
right
is, 50.
center. Looking up is Gardner. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen.
Half a century mark in runs.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. Line drive, base hit down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 23. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
This is pulled into right. Judge is going to have room out there as he... Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ripken backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Number 25. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Started that swing a bit too early. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the David Robertson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Hit in the air to center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Johnny Bench. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone.
I think I've just gone into the record books. I don't think I'll ever be able to play as good of a game as I had tonight.
Because that was just one of the most impressive launches.
This is probably the best performance I've ever put on as a baseball player.
That ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
In now, number 30. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Roy. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on...
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our Showtrack technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Chipper Jones is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gardner going back. And it's gone.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Tommy Canely comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, number 23. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Showtrack. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Coming to the plate again, Ted Williams, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout, this guy was in total command, totally dominant in this one.
The Rocky early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 23 pitches well enough to get the W. Luis Severino was slapped with 8 earned loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partner, please act. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Well, guys, that's the end of my live stream. Thank you for joining me on an historic record-breaking game. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to call it quits. This is Blade the Unstoppable signing out. Thank you for watching.